Black Cat has been buffed up from 3.6 to 3.7. I don't think I had ever played this card prior to the changes. I think all of the boosters and then the cosmetic improvements were from boosters I picked up out of caches. But with the current advent and popularity of the Surfer Sera list, and then also Zabu as the current season pass card, my brain started turning on this really interesting cross-web interweave of synergies of 3-cost cards to be able to be buffed by the Surfer, and then 4-cost cards to get discounted by the Zabu. The Black Cat will be able to discard herself, and then Ghost Rider is an amazing 4-cost card who can be coming in at the 2-cost price point if we develop the Zabu, and then we'll be able to bring the cat into the board. The Surfer can buff her later up to 10 strength. It seems like a very interesting idea to be able to help round out the consistency of the list. We have the Lady Sif also giving us a discarded card for the Ghost Rider to be able to pick up on. The Absorbing Man is here for any of these on reveal effects to become more consistent, and the Odin as well, giving us some repeat effects. We have the beautiful trifecta of the Lady Sif discarding the Odin, Ghost Rider bringing back to the same location, Odin reactivating Lady Sif, and then Ghost Rider immediately to potentially cheat Sera out to the board as well, which would be very nice to have her hitting the board a little bit. It would actually be around turn 5 as well, which is the way that the energy curve turns out to be. It could be turn 4 if the Sif hits Sera and then Ghost Rider brings her down. The Zabu developing him early is very important for us. That's why we have cut the Domino, which is a very popular choice for the Sera list, and then of course we have the Brood, the Surfer. Iceman just fits in the cracks, fills in the energy curve for us, and now we are trying to run the Nakia. This is really the flex slot. Nakia also got buffed recently and has synergy with the Brood, so rather than bringing the Forge, we're bringing the Nakia, who herself can be buffed by the Silver Surfer. We had been running Storm in this position for a little bit more lockdown, but I'm finding that with Spider-Man and then the Absorbing Man combo on the list, we have plenty of location control. Diving in here to be able to get our showcase, we'll drop the Iceman here. I'm liking our opening hand so far, to an extent. Black Cat is going to discard herself, preparing the Ghost Rider to be able to get some solid value. Is there any world where we play Surfer early enough for Odin to be able to reactivate? I'm not sure. There's a lot of intricacies to this list, and then the balancing act that you play versus value on the Surfer and value on the Zabu, being able to adapt to what's in hand. This is terrible. Not being able to drop a 3-cost card. I would have loved the Nakia, the Sif, the Brood, any of these. Not a one in hand. Even after Hell's Kitchen gave us the extra card draw. Okay. Now we're clawing our way back because we have the Zabu. The opponent plays nothing. This means they are queuing up their zeroed out. Yes, they're going to play their zeroed out card. We can Sera. We can Sera into Brood, Absorbing Man, Surfer. Is this going to carry us forward? Captain Marvel? Hold on. Oh, you zeroed out the Ebony Maw and then you just played the Captain Marvel? I have to feel a little bit sorry for the opponent. We hit a very poor draw as well. Your poor draw matches mine. And we did discard the... Oh, it's so perfect. But am I going to have the board space to be able to prep that? Because I can Absorbing Man to get extra Broodlings and then buff them all here with the Surfer. Or I can Brood over here, call the cat down here into Surfer here into Absorbing Man here. I have to project to the board where everything else extra is going to be. There's going to be 2 Broodlings on right. There's going to be a cat on left. Ebony Maw is not restricting them being able to play 2 Necrotia, but with Neg 2 they are disincentivized to do so. The Silver Surfer will be buffing the Zabu, and then the Absorbing Man will be buffing both the Zabu and the Surfer, and they have the Captain Marvel to be able to jumble everything around. I don't think I'm going to snap, but I also feel very good. With their 0 to hero list, and it doesn't seem like they are teeing up a really excellent Red Skull, or a Red Skull into Taskmaster. It's just the Red Skull. Okay, Red Skull and then the flexibility of the Captain Marvel. They trusted that to carry them through. It's not going to do it. Sorry. Cat drops down. Both of these gaining the buff from the Red Skull. We up. And then up ourselves yet again. And we outrun them. Whoa! Zabu and Sera is undeniably incredible. And there, we got everything. After such a dead opening draw, the fact that we were able to manufacture this much power in the end is crazy. Ghost Rider, Zabu, Iceman, I love this opening draw. Lechigilia, not so much. The rocks would really slow us down. We need 3 costs and 4 costs, not rocks. So this list, it began percolating in my mind as I was going over the balance changes as they got released, and then seeing the buff to the cat, and then wanting to be able to integrate Ghost Rider with the Zabu list anyway. I always started thinking about it. One of the channel viewers went ahead and built a prototype list, and then we were testing it out on a stream. So if you guys want to be able to get in on any of the deck theory, crafting, building, evolution, subscribe to the channel, get notified when we go live. We stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday on both YouTube and Twitch. It's always a great time hanging out with all of you guys there. Okay, so we still received the Ghost Rider back. That's amazing for us. And we have the Nakia, the Surfer as well. I guess it's Ghost Rider. To the Hellfire Club, filling up this location is good for us to be able to debuff their lizard. I'll take it. I'm gonna hold Spider-Man. I can play Spider-Man plus Nakia next. Get the cat to the board. It's good value. For 2 costs, we produced 9 power, and here we go. We got the brood. Oh, wait. No. No. Obviously, it is something more like this. Because now the Nakia is going to hit both Surfer and Brood. Both of these gets played next turn. The opponent is going to be webbed out of Atalan. I like where this is going. They're playing Mr. Fantastic, Lizard, Scorpion. I don't have a great read on what to expect out of the opponent here. She-Hulk.
Neighborhood Spider-Man here.
She-Hulk just kind of plug and play. It's still not telling me much about what their finish is going to be. But I love that even through the Scorpion, the Brood is looking fine. Where do we need the extra 2 points of assistance? Obviously not to Atalan. Is it to Hellfire Club or to Lechigilia? We're getting 6, 9, and then they're all 3 again. 18, that does pass the She-Hulk. I don't know if it matters too much. Let's drop it here. Ooh. There, they're out. They're out on that one. There we go. We connected the Nakia to the Brood. This burst of power is just disgusting. Sera, Odin, and the Brood. Eternity range. Not in love with Eternity range. I would like to win that location, give the rock to the opponent. I need open board space. Mini lab, especially with the mini lab. Okay. We probably received the rock here after all of that bluster. Opponent with the Deadpool. Leaning into the altar, current hot location. That doesn't show up for them. That's good for us. We will go Zabu. Though if they are playing Destruction, they probably play the Killmonger to be able to clean up the rock either way. Never mind, they're going to play that right now. 2-point Deadpool. Thankfully, they were not able to connect anything with him early. Deadpool is still a great list. It's just a little bit susceptible to bad draws and control out of the opponent. I think Lady Sif cutting Odin here is the play. We could do this to New York. That way if we top deck into the Ghost Rider, we can play that block. Yes, I like this. Sabretooth Deadpool. Teeing up that location for Destruction. Opponent playing... There, we got it. It's so good. Ghost Rider here is going to be able to bring in the Odin. Odin will just reactivate the whole stack. Lady Sif will then cut Sera. Ghost Rider will bring Sera to the board, give us our super discount. We, meanwhile, can play... Do I want to Spider-Man? I feel like I do. It's turn 5. That's great for Spider-Man. Brood is going to be discounted by the Sera. Whatever we top deck, we'll be able to combo. We've completely thinned our hand. I almost need a draw mechanic. Do we need to fit in Moon Girl, guys? is Moon Girl. The deck is still open for optimization, and I would love to hear your thoughts down in the comments below. Okay, wave. Oh no. Please, cut the Sera. Cut the Sera. Thank goodness, never punished, never punished. Oh. There we go. And then we web them. If you finish with leader, I could still be, I'm not in trouble because of the Surfer. Now with the Surfer, I'm not, well, hang on. Nope, if they leader, they still do very well. I guess I play it like, not enough energy because of the wave. Oh, you brought back the black cat and not the Sera. No. Is it just, it's just Surfer then. I buff the Zabu to a tie, and then I buff both Sif and Black Cat. Okay, the Black Cat got a little gum in our works. You do leader, but your Surfer is just, yeah, it's Killmonger and Wave. It's pretty good, but I win by a point. Victory. Oh. Now, if the Black Cat represented 10 points on board, so if it was her or Sera, I still want Sera, because with Sera, both the Surfer and the Brood would have been discounted off of the wave down to 3, and then I could have comboed them, which would have ultimately represented more than just the Black Cat. That would have ended up being very close. I think I'm in for one more game here. There goes the Black Cat. Oh, I love this portion of the meta right after a balanced patch where people are still trying to feel out what is good, how to be able to bring these cards that got buffed that previously had been ignored by the meta into solid decks, and here really enjoying what we can do with the Black Cat and this hybrid Surfer Zabu list. Let's see, so if we go Zabu, we're up to 4 next turn, and then we can Wasp to be able to up our energy even more. We will be sitting at 6 energy. Maybe I still wait on Wasp? She's basically just 2 energy for the next turn by killing her at Altar of Death, and then we could come up with some really fun potential Odin Absorbing Man combo lines. Let's see what develops. Electro, okay, the opponent is prepared for the location. Doesn't necessarily bode well for us, but with the Zabu developed early and both Ghost Rider and Absorbing Man in hand, there's a chance. Nakia. Interesting. We could just like Ghost Rider. That brings the cat in, and then Wasp to be able to get the extra energy. Right? Yes. 2 cards have been discarded. Oh, because Sokovia... What does Sokovia make us lose? Oh no, I don't remember. But it means that we can get them both back with the Odin. Or... Sure, let's get them both back. With my incredible skill and prowess, I've forgotten what was discarded by Sokovia, but I know that it would be better to have it on the board than in the discard pile. There we go. Ghost Rider pulls Black Cat, and then Absorbing Man copies the Ghost Rider to receive Lady Sif, which then cuts the Odin, which was how I would be able to get Odin back to the board. Alright. Leech destroys bricks the Nakia, and then they play Cloak. Great. We can move, but we don't really want to. We can Spider-Man to lock down the location. Maybe putting Spider-Man here to the hub is enough of a mind game to dig us out. And then I could just play the Nakia, I suppose. Is it enough? Is it enough? I'm up to 12. Nope, it's the Daka. Yeah, I don't have anything in hand for you to be able to wrestle away from me. Interestingly enough, we might be able to stick the landing. I don't know, the opponent has pretty significant buffs. Didn't they play the Hood at one point? Pretty sure they played the Hood. So they have like a demon and then they have 7 energy. They can combo with whatever they want. There's our Brood. Their Jubilee tries to answer the Spider-Man. It's not going to be enough. And then is this the... No, it's Wave. Okay. Did the Demon? We edge them out. Oh, what a match. What a match. So here is the list in all of its glory. As I said before, so much fun to be seeing these cards that were just recently received a tune-up from the balance patch, being able to work their way into a meta list. We know that this is a powerful shell of a deck, but here we have alternate lines of play with the Black Cat, the Ghost Rider, the Nakia being able to buff the Brood instead of the Forge, and also just lending an additional target to be buffed by the Surfer. Very fun to be in here. I think I'm going to be tinkering with this list quite a bit. If you guys pick this one up, you're going to have to let me know how it fares for you down in the comments. I hope that it helps you gain many cubes on your climb up to infinite. Until next time, thank you guys for watching. Keep on snapping.